Today's Sunday, and I am sunburnt. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am burnt up. I was out at the beach yesterday filming this dodgeball game, and first time this summer that I've really been out. Just wasn't thinking, and yeah, my face is red, my legs are bright red. Yeah, it basically just hurts to stand. Today's Sunday, it's time for a brand new week. Pretty decent Monday. Yeah, just a standard Monday. Getting back into the swing of work. Hardly slept last night because I got sunburnt on Saturday. Got to get ready for some auditions tomorrow night. Got to call a bunch of actors and stuff and get auditions going. So, not too bad start to the week. Today's Tuesday. I feel like I need to make some serious life changes. There's certain things I want to happen and certain things I need to happen, and it's just been hard getting it going. Last night we had auditions for Enter the Room. Went pretty well. I was a bit frazzled yesterday because I had to get a bunch of stuff done for work, and then I had to run to the auditions. Ended up being kind of a late night last night, and today ended up being an early morning. I woke up a little bit after 5 in the morning. Had some really weird dreams about going to the UPS to pick up some packages. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Looking forward to the weekend. Got a 5-day weekend heading up. Today's Thursday. I've got tomorrow off. It's going to be 4-day weekend at least. I think I'm going to probably go in on Tuesday. Just a lot of stuff at work. I haven't been sleeping. Past few nights, it's been 5, maybe 6 hours. Just kind of been overstressed. And so yeah, yesterday, I had to do a bunch of stuff at work. Got home and I just kind of zoned out. Got a bunch of creative stuff that I want to do, and I just didn't do it because, like I said, the night before I slept maybe 5 hours. So I'm hoping to relax this weekend, and actually I wrote a scene for a feature this morning, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. And I don't know, maybe my schedule will just end up being, wake up really early, do creative stuff in the morning, go to work, and then go home and relax. Yeah, I'm hoping to make a big push this weekend on some creative stuff. I got a bunch of editing of footage, got to edit a couple shorts, and I got to write. Today's Friday. I went and dropped off my rent. Then after that, I went and picked up some groceries. I think I'm gonna make some jerk catfish for dinner tonight. And also, I've been doing some writing today. I'm about 4 or 5 pages in on this new script. It's going pretty well. Not really too much happy with the writing, but I'm glad that I'm just getting it done. A lot of times with script writing, you just gotta get it out. You gotta get something started, because it's a lot easier to rewrite once you have something than to just stare at the blank page. That's Friday. One great thing about pour over coffee is that it gives you something to do for a good 5 minutes, and it keeps you from sitting down and actually starting to write. Pour over coffee is great for that. I mean, you gotta have coffee to write, and you don't wanna sit down and write, so you gotta make some pour over coffee. Today's Saturday, and my nose is red. Today, I have been doing groundwork, basically background work for this screenplay that I wanna write. Groundwork is basically laying out your character, laying out the plot, all of the tools and all the things that you need to think about before you sit down to start writing your screenplay. Yeah, at the very least, when you're writing a feature-length screenplay, you want to have an outline for the whole thing. Some writers, you know, they can go at it and just write scenes. Me personally, I love to just write scenes, and generally when I'm working on something shorter, like if it's 2 to 5 minutes short, I don't really outline. And if it's 10 to 15 minutes short, what I'll do is I'll have a very loose outline, and I might have some vague ideas about the characters and what they want, but I don't have that all laid out. And to write a feature, I mean, basically before you sit down to write, you need to have as much of that done as you can. I mean, I've written like a feature-length screenplay where I didn't, you know, do that work, and what ended up happening is after I wrote it, I would send it out to competition, and then based off the feedback, I would look at my script and I would say, I've got to rewrite a third of this script. And then I would send it out again and I'd get feedback, and then I would look at the script and I'd say, okay, I got to rewrite half of this script, you know, basically from the ground up. And the thing that pre-writing does, or the thing that groundwork does, is it lays everything out so that you know as a writer exactly what's going to happen in your story, so that, you know, like as you're writing scenes, you have a clear understanding of where you've come from, where your characters have come from, and what their goals are, and, you know, where they're going in the rest of the story. It just makes it an easier process when you sit down to write. For this particular script that I'm working on, I did write the first 10 pages with basically a loose outline, and I'm just feeling a bit stuck, but I want to keep on pushing on this script, and I want to do everything I can to get the script written this month. So I decided to open up my groundwork project and to like go in and delve in and work on, you know, the character biographies and you know, basically all the things that can happen in the story and the theme and all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing everything I can today to get that stuff down on paper. It's just been really hard, you know, like it's just really hard to sit down and get it done. Basically, a couple hours doing anything else other than write, sitting down for a few minutes, agonizing, looking at my document, making some changes and adding some things, giving up after 10 or 15 minutes, going off and doing something else for an hour, a couple hours, and then getting back to the groundwork and going back, and I'm pretty much done with creating the main the protagonist's character biography, but that's just one key element. I've got a ton of stuff to go.